Hello, welcome to Inspired by Brigitte. I am Brigitte. Today I will tell you more about the power of perception. Have you ever experienced this? Have you ever experienced that someone has sent you information? I don't mean information, even information on phones. The person gave you to do something, but the real explanation of the information wasn't explained was for you to understand the concept, and later the person blame you that you don't understand things. It is not your fault. It is not your fault that you don't understand it. It is the fault is the person also don't understand the power of perception. How perception can also help you understand. They don't communicate fully, so they have this distorted some information that can make information clear. Because of that, the perception of some events you have stored in your mind will perceive that this is what it meant. Meanwhile, that is what that's not the true meaning. But before we go on, I would like to find the meaning. I would like to tell you the meaning of perception. Perception is all about the processing of data using our senses, and also the processing of this data, the understanding, interpretation to bring the outcome or the results or the meaning attached to it. But before then, I'll read the meaning of perception from my search engine. It says the ability to see, hear, or become aware of something through the senses, or the way in which something is regarded, understood, or interpreted. Let's go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia Wikipedia has a different thing. And the perception comes from the Latin word perceptio. You can also find this power of perception inside Win You chapter 5, the mind. So I'll read from Wikipedia. It says, is the organization, identification, and interpretation of sensory information in order to present and understand the presented information or environment. So when you send information to someone and you don't make it clear, because of the senses has already gathered similar events, similar situation, the person will perceive that this is what you meant. Meanwhile, this is not the true meaning. Perception is all about giving meaning to information. So when you are giving information to people, ensure you communicate with the right information on how the mind should perceive. Assuming that, let's say you are working in an institution, your superior or your superior gave you some tasks to do. He or she mentioned, do this, do that, do this, do that, and you did it. And you went back to him to give feedback. Boss or like my superior have done this. When you went said, wow, what have you done? You didn't do the information. And through in like questions and answers, he realized that he didn't give you the full information. He thought that you knew that thing. Meanwhile, you don't know it. People give people information without giving the full details of what the information, they distort the information that I perceive or I thought that you understood it. The mind is different. Everyone has a level of how he or she interprets and stores or understand information. Your perception level can't be the perception level of mine, can't be the perception level of mine. So when you are transmitting information to your friends, your family, your loved ones, anyone around you in the environment, ensure that you understand the power of perception, that we are never the same. Our mind is never the same. The understanding of how we perceive information can't be the same. So information that you give out must be given in full. The power of perception helps us to understand each other. It helps us to understand how other people perceive things, how other people interpret things, so that we can communicate with them in a uniform way that each one of us will understand to produce the right results that we need. So that's the power of perception. Power of perception doesn't need you have to use it at special place. We use it every day. So far as you are in the society, you communicate with people, you converse with people, you relate to people, you need the power of perception. So remember that using the power of perception means understanding yourself and understanding the mind of others, and then understanding how you can communicate with people. So I would like you to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to this channel. Continue to learn more. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to share. But when you, the link is in the description below. The link is in the description below. So thank you and have a nice day.